All right, pop quiz, everyone. What's something nearly everyone in the world experiences, has been around since the dawn of time, and will never fully get rid of? You know the answer. Stress.
Yeah.
And since it is National Stress Awareness Month, we have licensed marriage and family therapist Britt Young. And Britt, how big a factor is this for us?
Well, it's huge, right? I feel stressed, you feel stressed. We were
Yes.
just talking
Oh my
about
gosh.
it. So I have to say, in general, stress gets a really bad rap.
Yeah.
It has really bad street cred, right? But there is good stress, I should say off the top. So good stress is kind of that excited feeling you get before a game or before a speaking engagement, and we're not really talking about that. We are talking about bad stress. And bad stress is that almost indescribable feeling of tension, and your shoulders get tight, and you get indigestion, and it's anxious, and it's worried, and it's overwhelmed. And then there's chronic stress. It's that bad stress that we were just describing. But imagine feeling that way for the better part of a day, for months, years, and all that that can do to the body system.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we take this two ways. First of all,
Yeah.
what is stressing us out?
Well, you name it, right?
Right,
What's
yeah.
not stressing us out? Well, we did some research, and it turns out about 8 in 10 of us are feeling very stressed out nationally about crime and violence, about 75% folks feeling that way. Another 8 in 10 are feeling stressed out about money and inflation. That's not really a surprise. But what's surprising to me was that many folks are still feeling that post-pandemic worry about supply chain issues. And are we going to have enough stuff? And that's not even counting your day-to-day stressors, right?
Right.
We have marriages, we have families. Think about the marital stress a lot of people experience, your jobs and the job stress, parenting stress. So you put that all in a big mashup and stir it around. We're feeling incredible amounts of stress. And that's leading to, like we talked about, in the moment, fatigue and stomach aches and headaches and all of this. But long-term, Steve, and this is something people really should consider, if you feel that chronic stress, it can lead to autoimmune disorders, it can lead to heart disease, and it can lead to things like cancer. And these are life-changing conditions. So it's worthwhile to figure out how to get a handle on our stress.
Okay, well, but Britt, we need some hope here. Okay, give us some positivity. How do we fight this? How do we make sure that we protect ourselves from stress?
Okay, if I knew that, I would literally be, if I could cure it, I would be a millionaire. But what I can say is I advise a lot of my clients to do my Stress Buster Trifecta.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so if you get a half hour of exercise a day, and if you get at least 7 hours of sleep and you get an hour outside, you'd be shocked at what doing that daily will do to your state of mind. Like, that is something you can do on a day-to-day basis. You can also, in the moment, do these deep breathing techniques, but make sure you're exhaling more than you inhale. So inhale for 3 seconds, but exhale for 4. And then you want to know the really hard one, Steve?
Yes.
Oh gosh, okay.
Okay.
I even hate to put it out there. Examine your life.
Oh.
And this is what people don't want to do, of course. If your marriage is causing 90% of your stress, it's time to examine your marriage. If your job is causing most of your stress, it's time to examine your job. Maybe with the help of a therapist or a guided professional, but those are really hard things to do, and they're long-term.
Yeah, tough decisions need to be made at some point, right?
For sure.
Well, Britt, we appreciate it. Thank
Thank you, Steve.
Feel a little better already. All right.
Let's de-stress.
7:46. Here's some good news.